Hello everybody, this is your main man Keith here from Keith Plays PS4 927. Happy Friday afternoon to all my awesome viewers on this awesome channel. We are in week 12 of our Toronto Huskies franchise, and we are battling off against the Detroit Lions at Ford Field near the Windsor, Ontario, Canada border in the Motor City. So, before we get into that, we'll check out our weekly awards from last week when we beat the Pittsburgh Steelers 50-17. By the way, I will have the link to the video, to the Steelers Huskies video, if you guys want to check that out. Chase Claypool in his return to Pittsburgh had 5 receptions, 159 yards, and 3 touchdowns on the day. Jordan White, however, had 5 tackles, 2 sacks, and 2 forced fumbles. And that's pretty interesting to see there. And we will see you guys at kickoff time. So this game is played at 12:30 on Thanksgiving Day. So it's usually the Detroit Lions and the Dallas Cowboys that play on Thanksgiving Day. So they've been playing Thanksgiving Day games since 1920. That's when the year the league was founded. And I think the Lions have been doing it since 34 when they moved to Detroit, Michigan. Okay, now it is kickoff time here in the 313 in the Motor City of Detroit, Michigan, as the Detroit Lions kick this off here at Ford Field, and Joe Haden will be ready to return here for the Toronto Huskies, and he is going to get stopped at the 38-yard line. By the way, this is the first Thanksgiving Day game for the Toronto Huskies. Even though their Thanksgiving is October in Canada, they still play in the United States in November. So keep that in mind. It's the second Monday in October. If you're from Canada, if you're from the United States like myself, it's the fourth Thursday in November. So in 2020, Thanksgiving was held on a Thursday, and it's always was held on November 26th. And if you're Canadian, if your Thanksgiving was on the second Monday of 2020, it was October 12th. So Rob Gronkowski gets the first touchdown of the football game here in Detroit, Michigan in the 3-1-3. And this is now going to be a 7-0 lead here for the Toronto Huskies. Alright, now we see Matthew Stafford stepping onto the field for the first time today in this episode. Got drafted first overall in 2009 by the Lions from, I think, Georgia, if I'm not mistaken. And now Matthew Stafford gets sacked. The ball is out. The Lions do recover. Luckily, they did recover, but they have to be way back at the 26-yard line. So now this is going to be a 2nd and 16 now here for the Detroit Lions as they are rocking in those 90s throwbacks. Keep in mind they did wear those throwbacks until 2002, which I like the logo and I like the uniform combo. So they should bring them back. I feel like I wish they would bring them back for like a throwback or an alternate uniform. That would be so cool. And now they throw the football to the receiver there, and that is going to be a 4th and 3. So now they will have to punt, and we will be ready to return. So we got Jordan White as he's ready to return the punt here for Toronto. So Toronto, Jordan White ready to return this punt. And he is dashing through the field as he's going to try to break some tackles, and he does get stopped at the 48-yard line. So now that's a 41-yard return there by Jordan White. And now this is going to be a 1st and 10 as Andy Dalton hands the football off to Le'Veon Bell, the former Pittsburgh Steelers running back. Only gained about 3 yards on that play. So now this is going to be a 2nd and 7 here for the Huskies. So now Dalton, he's ready to throw. He passes it to Jason Witten, the former Dallas Cowboys tight end, breaks another tackle, and he will get stopped at the 9. So he has 103 passing yards in this game. Impressive. All right, now this is 1st and goal from the 9-yard line as we're going to hand the ball off to Frank Gore. and he's going to get stopped at the 3. So 1 rush and 5 yards in, as this will be a 2nd and goal now. We only got a few weeks left until the postseason arrives. So we're going to hand the ball off to Frank Gore, and he jumps on into the end zone. That is a touchdown for the Toronto Huskies, and they now lead this 14-0 here at Ford Field. We'll see you guys in the second quarter. All right, now this is a 2nd and 3 from the 40-yard line here in the Motor City. So now the Motor City Kitties, they're going to hand the ball off to Kerryon Johnson. And he does, in fact, get a first down. So now we're going to blitz on defense, 1st and 10 from the 43. As now he is thinking about throwing the football. He passes it to Marvin Jones, and that is going to be incomplete. Now, this is at the 43, so 2nd and 10 now. We're going to blitz on defense here. And I'm hoping we can get an INT. And now Kenny Golladay, he's gonna get a reception, and he's gonna get this into the end zone. That is going to be a touchdown for the Detroit Lions as we now lead at 14-7 here in Detroit, Michigan. Okay, now we're ready to return the kickoff here in Detroit, Michigan, as the Lions kick the football off and the Huskies are ready to run the field. So now Joe Haden, he's going to return it all the way. But the question in everyone's mind is, will he get a touchdown? The answer is going to be a big yes sirree. 99-yard return touchdown by Joe Haden, and it's now going to be 21-7 here in Detroit, Michigan. We're going to take a break. We'll see you guys when we're back on offense. All right, now it is punt return time. On 4th and 15, we subbed out Jordan White to put in A.J. Green, the former Cincinnati Bengals star wide receiver. And A.J. Green, he's going to return this out, and he's going to break tackles, and he is going to get stopped at 39. We see Drew Brees stepping onto the field for the first time. Played in this league for at least 21 seasons, surprisingly. So now he started off with the San Diego Chargers, and he's already on his 3rd team. So he throws it to Gronk for 22 yards in. All right, now 2nd and 6 from the 35. Drew Brees, he's looking to throw to Corey Davis there. And he's going to jump on into the end zone, and he scores 6 points there. 5th receiving touchdown of the season for Corey Davis. And it will now be 28-7 here in Detroit, Michigan. All right, now 1st and 10. We're at the 33-yard line, and now Matt Stafford of the Lions will throw the football to Kenny Golladay, as he will get stopped there at the 41 for a gain of 9 yards on that pass play. So now this is going to be a 2nd and 1 now here for Detroit, and the pass was deflected, so it's 3 for 6, 80 yards in this game. So 3rd and 1 now here for the Detroit Lions, and they're going to throw the football that time. He completes it. It is in the green grass. So now this is going to be a 1st and 10. I'm pretty sure Ford Field, if I'm not mistaken, is AstroTurf. But now he throws the football and passes it to Kenny Golladay, and that will be considered a 1st down. They take a timeout whatsoever in this football game, and they are in the red zone, which is surprising to see because the Lions want to step up. They don't want to lose any more games, and now they're going to throw the football to TJ Hawkinson, and Hawkinson gets this into the end zone for a touchdown. So now 1st receiving touchdown of the game, as he does a golf celebration there. I kind of like that golf celebration, but I'm not a huge fan of golf. Personally, for me, I think it's boring. So now the Toronto Huskies are leading it by 14. All right, now it is kickoff time here in Detroit, Michigan. And now Joe Haden, as you guys saw earlier in this game, he returned a kickoff and scored a touchdown there. Let's see what he'll do. He gets stopped at the 32. So now this will be a 1st and 10 now. And we're going to use the I formation here for the offense. So now Drew Brees, he's going to hand the football off to Frank Gore. And now he trucks the defender, and he does, in fact, get the first down. 3 rushes and 19 yards, surprisingly. So now we're going to use another run play off 1st and 10. So Drew Brees, he's going to hand the ball off again to Frank Gore. So he will get stopped at the 47. We'll see you guys at the second half. All right, now 1st and 10, we're at the 24-yard line as they hand the ball off. And no, wait, they're going to throw the football. So they're going to throw, and that is going to be an incomplete pass. So now this is going to be a 2nd and 10 from the 24-yard line. So I'm thinking they're going to throw the football there. TJ Hawkinson, who scored the last Detroit touchdown, gets the reception. As always, this is going to be a 1st and 10, and we're going to use the zone coverage here for the Huskies defense. So Toronto is going to play some defense. Now they're going to throw the football to the receiver. The ball is out, and Toronto says they have an ado. Demario Davis surprisingly made that fumble recovery. So now we're going to run the football with Drew Brees, and Detroit actually gets their first turnover of this football game, and he does a juke move there, spins his way, and he will get stopped at the 24. All right, now he subbed in Cam Newton to replace Drew Brees in this game, since he did pretty well, I'd have to say, and Newton is going to run the ball. So Joe Flacco will not be playing in this game today, so he's going to take the episode off. And Newton, he's looking to throw, and he's going to pass it to AJ Green there, and he does get a reception and a touchdown. So this is his first receiving touchdown of the game, and we're going to attempt a 2-point conversion, and we'll see you guys when we're on defense. Okay, now 1st and 5, we're at the 47-yard line as we are on defense. So now they're going to throw the football, and he actually does make the reception. So they're stopped at the 25-yard line. So now Kenny Golladay has 5,000 career receiving yards, surprisingly. And it's now going to be 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line here in Detroit. So the Lions are attempting to score another touchdown in this football game. So now they're going to get a reception there. And supposedly the Lions are at they're at the goal line, so they're automatically in the red zone. So now 1st and goal as we are at the 5-yard line. So 54 seconds to go in this third quarter. They're going to throw it, and nobody catches it or intends to claim possession of the football, as this will be an incomplete pass. So 2nd and goal now here for the Lions, as Kerryon Johnson tries to run it, and he gets stopped. And this is going to be a 3rd and goal now here for the Lions. So Detroit, they're going to throw the football there, and apparently they catch it, however, but there is a flag. Will they accept this as another 1st and goal, or will they decline it and make it 3rd and goal still, or will they just decline and go for 3 points? So it's now 3rd and goal from the 3-yard line. Now they're going to hand the ball off to Johnson, and it is not in. So 4th and goal now here for Detroit, and the third quarter is over. So now this is going to be 14-8. That's 36, and they scored 14 points in all. So now this is going to be a 4th and goal. So they're going to go for it. If they don't make it a touchdown, apparently, and they don't, and this will be apparently Toronto possession. So now Cam Newton, he's ready to he's going to be actually running the football this time. And we're trying to break tackles here, and we go out at the 9-yard line. So 2 rushes and 10 yards. 2nd and 4 now. We're going to use a verts drag passing play. So now Newton, he's thinking of where to throw it, and apparently he gets pinned in the end zone for a 2-point safety. Jamie Collins there made the sack, and we have to do the free kick at the 20. So we're going to have to punt this away. Pat O'Donnell, the former Chicago Bears punter, he's going to punt this away. and the Lions are ready to return. So they're going to get stopped down around the 45-yard line. All right, now 1st and 10. Matthew Stafford throws the football to Marvin Jones, and they will get stopped at the 32. And now this is going to be a 1st and 10 now here for the Lions as they're trying to avenge their way to get another touchdown on that 4th down conversion, which they did not make. And unfortunately, this is crazy how we ended up with the ball after they didn't make it into the end zone, and we had possession, and then we accidentally got sacked there by Jamie Collins, and then that gave them the 2 points. So 3rd and 14 now from the 36-yard line with only 2:18 to go in this fourth quarter. Stafford throws the football, and that is going to be incomplete. They're going to go for 4th and 14 now. If they don't make this 1st down, this will be Toronto possession. So 4th and 14 now here for the Lions, and they throw the football. That's going to be incomplete. So it's Toronto possession. We'll see you guys after the 2-minute warning. All right, now Cam Newton, he's ready to throw the football. I'm thinking about throwing it to Corey Davis, and he gets a reception there, and he will get stopped at the 20. So Newton 2 for 2, 41 yards, however. So we have 306 total offensive yards. So whenever we win, we always tend to have a quarterback that threw at least over 100 yards. And I think Andy Dalton did in the 1st quarter. And now we get to run the football. And Danny Shelton, the former Cleveland Browns linebacker, apparently is down and hurt. So 1st and goal now for Toronto, excuse me. And now we're going to run the football, and he is going to get it into the end zone for 6 points. First rushing touchdown of the game, and this is now going to be 43-16 here in Detroit, Michigan. All right, now Matthew Stafford, he's ready to throw the football there, and now this is going to be a 2nd and 5. We're at the 10-yard line, so we're ready to play some defense here. And we're only leading this by 27, so we're trying to avoid them getting another touchdown. So Matthew Stafford looks to throw, and he passes it to a receiver. They're down at the 7. And now this will be a result of a 3rd and 2 here for Detroit. So Detroit is thinking about throwing the football there, and there is a flag, apparently. So there is a flag on the field. They're down at the 7. And they're just going to accept 1st and goal at the 4-yard line. So we're going to use zone coverage. 3-4 defense, by the way. And it's going to be 1st and goal. Stafford, he's looking to throw the football. And he passes it to Kenny Golladay. But wait, there is a flag on the field. And it apparently is on Toronto. So let's see what that is all about. So offside defense, and I'm saying that Joe Haden went offsides. They're just going to decline for a touchdown. We'll see you guys at the end of the game. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have officially won on Thanksgiving Day, which improves us to 11-0 on the regular season. So now we beat the Detroit Lions 43-23, and I'll explain more about that when we get to statistics. So this has been a pretty good game, I'd have to say, to watch for the most part. So now next week we battle off against the New England Patriots. We're going to skip that episode, and our next episode will be the episode after the Patriots game, which we're going to skip that. So just to inform you guys, so we are in statistics right now. We are just getting into it. So Matt Stafford had 138.9 pass rating, 18 out of 27 there, 287 yards, and 3 touchdowns on the day. Andy Dalton, Cam Newton, and Drew Brees all had 158.3 pass ratings today and all scored at least 1 touchdown. So Kerryon Johnson had 7 carries, 9 yards, no touchdowns. Frank Gore, 7 carries, 56 yards and a touchdown. Cam Newton had 6 carries, 70 yards and 1 touchdown. Receiving yards, Kenny Golladay had 2 touchdowns on the day. Rob Gronkowski had 1. So did Corey Davis. TJ Hawkinson and AJ Green all had touchdowns. And kickoff return wise, he had 186 total yards. 99 was the longest, and 1 touchdown for Joe Haden. So that wraps it up, everybody.